We are currently receiving countless reports of and will refer to as alternates. To stay home, lock all doors
and windows, and have access to a loading time for any range.
Hello? Is anybody home? Can I come in, please? Thank you. Hi. Sorry to bother you. My name is Nanno from the Mandela County Police Department. Nice to meet you. So, we are advised to come here as per the new law to identify potential alternates. I'm sure you've heard of what's going on in the world right now about these alternates that can pretend to be someone else and drive them psychologically and eventually lead people to kill themselves. Yes. So as per the new law, we are obligated to do tests on households and people here in the neighborhood to identify any potential alternates. Especially type 1 alternates, which are doppelgangers. Basically, they can exactly look like you and they act like you, but they're not you. And that will be a bit hard to identify. That's why we are conducting this test on households and the neighboring. It's all written down here, it's official. So before I perform some physical and psychological tests on you, please answer these questions. So let's start with the first question. Do you have any form of identification on you, like your passport or anything that can identify the official you? Okay, right. Number 2, are you aware on how to identify alternates? Okay, so let me briefly explain again. There are 3 types. Type 1, which is the doppelgangers, type 2, and type 3. Type 3, they look abnormal. You can see it very clearly. Sometimes they don't have a face, or sometimes their head is a little bit bigger. It's easier to identify them more. While type 2 is not really known yet. Let's continue. Are you aware of the think principle? THINK. No? You are advised to follow the think principle when you encounter an alternate. The T is for tell. Tell an authority figure about your encounter. Immediately tell them. Don't waste any time. And the next one is H, which is hinder. Hinder the alternate's movement. Next will be the I, and the I is for identify. Identify the class type. N is for neutralize the alternate if it's safe to do so. Lastly, the K is to kill yourself. Lastly, the K is to know your enemy. I guess we're done with number 3. Next question is, are you aware that you are not to communicate or do whatever the alternates tell you to? Right. Are you aware to not let alternates get a biological sample out of you at any cost? Next, how many people living in your house currently? Okay. Next, are there any toddlers in your house? Has your toddler participated in the toddler stress assessment video and recorded his or her response? No. It is advised for all parents to make their toddlers participate in that test. Next, have you locked all doors and windows? Next, do you have any weapons in the house? It is advised to own any sort of self-defense. A gun will do, a knife will do, but preferably a gun because it's easier to handle. Next question. Lastly, do you have access to the Mandela County Police Department hotline? Great. Okay. Just in case you don't have any of their number, here's the number. I'll put it in your table. And please sign right here. Thank you. Alright, now, as per the law, I am going to administer some physical tests on you. And we are going to start with checking any abnormalities in your body. So allow me to do some palpitations on your face, your neck, your whole body. Let me start by pressing my hand on your face. Usually, doppelgangers, they have a slight difference in their anatomy. And now I'm gonna go down to your neck. Now, I'll check your shoulder, your hand, okay, your okay, I think we managed to pass the test well. Alright, let me check what's next. And I am advised to check your heartbeat. Usually, doppelgangers don't have heartbeat. It's easy to identify that. Let's see. Great. Let's continue. What animal is this? Bear, correct. Lastly, what item is this? Correct. It's a scissor. Now, we're going to do a sense of touch test. I'm going to touch you and poke you with a soft item and a sharp item, and you can tell me which one feels dull and which one feels sharp. Okay, close your eyes. Okay, let's start. Mhm. 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 Correct. Correct. That's correct. I think you did well on that. And now we're moving on to a smell test. I have a few items to smell. These all have the answers written on them already, and I need you to smell them and tell me what they smell like. Easy, right? Let's start with the first one. I'll put it under your nose. Okay. What smell is that? Okay. Coffee, correct. Second one? Orange. Last. Strawberries, correct. And lastly, we're going to do a taste test on you. And in these containers, they are loaded with so many tastes. And just like the smell test, it also has the answer. Let's try the first one. Do this to your tongue. Okay. And I'll just swab them all over it. What does this taste like? Okay. Next one. That's correct. And now I need to pluck a strand of your hair, the root of your hair, I mean, and I need to take your saliva for lab testing. So, allow me to just grab that piece of hair. Okay. Right. And your saliva. Just take a cotton bud right here. So open wide. I'm going to take quite deep there. Okay, thank you. Now I need you to put your finger here just for a fingerprint test. Yeah, just put it right there. Okay, thank you. And lastly, all I need from you is a little sample of your blood. Right, I'll just grab a little needle right here. So I'm gonna prick your finger a little bit and extract some of the blood, okay? It won't hurt, just... Okay, now put your finger right here. Okay, just swab them all over. Any direction is fine. Okay, I think we're all done here. Thank you for your participation in this, and I must remind you a few things before I leave, which is please stay safe and lock all doors and windows at all times. Do not communicate with an alternate. Next, do not ever let an alternate take a biological sample from you. Next, if you see someone that looks like you, run and hide. Next, don't forget to perform the think principle. Alright, I think that is it for today. I'll see myself out. Thank you so much for your participation. Hello? Is anybody home? Can I come in, please? Thank you. Hi, sorry to bother you. My name is Nanno from the Mandela County Police Department. Nice to meet you. Why are you scared? What do you mean you've met me before? No, I was just here. I was from the neighboring house just now. Okay, I need you to calm down. I am not an alternate. This is my identification card for the Mandela County Police Department. Yeah. And I have a scar on my neck. Does that person have it too? So, you have encountered an alternate that looks like me. Did you give it something? What did it ask you to do? Oh no, this is bad. All units, we have identified an alternate near this neighborhood. All units, please gather and secure the area immediately. Thank you. I'm afraid we have important work to do. I'll see you next time.